And we are off, Didi, the 2023 VinFast Ironman World Championship, Nice, France. And we are here watching this incredible show. One lap of the Roca swim course. Didi, predictions of who's going to set the tone early.
You know, there's one of the other really unique things about this year's race in this field. There's no obvious lead swimmer that comes to mind. Definitely expect to see Jan Frodeno in that lead pack. Sam Laidlow, another great swimmer. Braden Curry, absolutely from New Zealand, should be there. Rudy von Berg, very strong swimmer. Well, look, can Patrick Lange make that lead group? Can Magnus Ditlev hold on to that lead group? No obvious swim superstar that we're accustomed to seeing in other World Championship events, but a good group of fast swimmers. Could be 6 to 8 of them.
Still in good position, in good spot. Can you look for that?
Put the pressure on and trying to...
But that's always a good way to check stuff. Watching Jan Frodeno.
More than bragging rights, shoulder.
Yeah,
I think Curry and...
Yeah, no, I think you're right. And I ran this...
Flat. You've got sort of just these body needs to deliver.
I really think that's one of Jan's strengths as an athlete is, and it's based on his years of experience, but his race savviness, right?
Yes.
He absolutely has a strategy. Right now, he's just assessing the situation. He's seeing who's around and figuring out his plan. A great of that company, and happy to have the young man from France do the work at the front.
Yeah, another athlete that is just on a very quick acceleration from relatively young and unknown to we're all talking about him. What he did in Kona last year to get up front and stay up front all day until he was passed by Gustav Iden. And guess what? Aero position. He knows exactly when to get up, get down, get aero. And that's a huge, huge advantage. So let's just see. Also, to be able to get into every small village and have more than likely most of the locals, hey, that's my Frenchman, that's my guy, I'm going to give him a cheer. And also,
that's my neighbor.
That's my neighbor.
Up out of the saddle here again, a series of 3 pretty pitchy climbs to get the athletes under.
You'll at a certain time interval, for example, maybe every 30 minutes or every 25 minutes. But here in this case, those time barriers may hit when you're in this particularly technical downhill or section where you have to be on the bars, you can't eat, or you're uphill, or you're at a section where just necessarily you can't focus on taking in the fluid or the gel. And
well,
so
some of the steep uphills, the heart rate might...
Patrick Lange is a guy, even if he is 5 minutes or even 7 minutes behind after the bike section, he's still able to win it, you know, that fast he goes on the marathon.
And there was a perfect example of how to, adjust to the rule, because as Cameron Worth went through, Leon Chevalier sat up, jammed the brakes on, free wheel for a little bit.
5 to 30 kilometers.
I know.
I
was noticing
exactly how slippery his position looks when he's in those aero bars, Didi, and that helmet off the bike, the dismount, really perfectly done there onto the carpet, and heading into transition to rack the bike and jump in and grab the change stand. There he goes. He passes it off, which is effective racking. And we're going to zip on over to Mr. Matt Lee.
Ring in his
split from San Lab.
Decide whether or not Jan.
Breakneck speed set.
Like bass are made of.
To lose a bit at sea into the 8
much on the bike.
World champion. And we're going to let it go to Paul K at the finish line.